What's up guys, Will from itsbetterwax.com here to give you a demonstration on how to properly clean and dress your tires. We're going to be using 3D Orange Degreaser, which is probably the most versatile cleaner on the market. It's also very affordable. I pretty much use it daily at my shop. We're going to be dressing the tires with Meguiar's Hyper Dressing, which is also a very affordable dressing that works really well on all types of tires. You can dilute it to whatever sheen you want it to be at. It's pretty much my favorite dressing for detailing use. Do-it-yourselfers are going to love it. You can get a gallon for like 30, 40 bucks, and it's going to last you months. So best way to get your tires to not sling is to actually clean them first. Everyone just power washes them, maybe sprays some cleaner on them and moves on, dresses them, layering sloppy dressing on top of sloppy dressing. That is going to make it sling, it's going to make it look dirty, it's going to make it cling dirt to it, it's going to look like crap. What you want to do is thoroughly clean the surface of the tire. That is going to make the biggest difference. So what we use is 3D Orange Degreaser at a 1:4 ratio, which is perfectly mixed into this bottle. These bottles actually have the ratios on it. It's freaking perfect. So you want to just simply, on a dry tire, soak it. This tire actually was wearing hyper dressing a few weeks ago. So we're going to be stripping that off. As you can see, as I'm spraying, you start to see a runoff of brown. It's not too bad because the car does stay pretty clean, but you'll see brown shit coming out of it. You want all that stuff to get out of there. As always, I recommend doing this stuff in the shade. You want it to last as long as possible without drying. You want the chemical to do its work. So if you're doing it in the sunlight, it's just going to dry. You're going to be wasting your time. As you can see on the floor, there's actually all the crap running out, all this brown water. That's all the dressing that we're stripping off. That's all the dirt that's stuck to the dressing. That's what we want to remove. We want to get all that off so we can put a fresh layer of dressing on. I usually just take one of my favorite brushes, anything stiff will work, and scrub it into the surface. Get in between all the letters, which is where most of the time people apply dressing so thick that builds up inside these letters. You're going to get little brown stuff coming off on your fingers. You want to get all of that off. Now, it may take a couple passes. You want to do this a couple times. There's build up on it. You want to remove all that. You want to make sure it's super clean. Can you actually see that in the video? All that brown stuff. And you can see all of the dressing now just running off the tire. And this is a pretty clean wheel. We just cleaned this wheel with Iron X. It got power washed. The tire got power washed. You would think it's a pretty clean tire. You can see actually all the brown junk coming off with the degreaser, cleaning off the wheel, cleaning off the tire. That's what you want. You want to get all that stuff off. That will make a dressing last. A lot of people complain that dressings don't last long enough. The reason they don't last is because you're not prepping it right. You're not going to power wash a car and put C-quartz onto it. You're going to prep it, you're going to polish it, you're going to clean it, you're going to degrease it, you're going to wipe it down with eraser. These are the steps that you need to take to make sure a tire dressing actually lasts. Now, once you're done cleaning the tire, you're going to want to dry it. You want the tire and the rubber to be as dry as possible before a dressing goes on. So right now is not the best time. What I usually do is I'll clean the wheels, clean the tires, one at a time going around the car. Before I even wash it, I'm going to do the wheels. I want to do the wheels, the wheel wells, let all that stuff dry out. Then I'll wash the whole car, move on to another piece, either cleaning the glass or something else, the door jambs, wiping down the door jambs. I'll let this whole section dry out as much as possible. Wipe it down with a microfiber towel. Now I usually do the wheels, get the wheels really good, which I mentioned in a different video. After you're done cleaning your wheels, it's always good to wipe them down with some quick detailer. You can always use some kind of polymer spray, which helps seal them. I always use Reload every time I clean my wheels. But once you're done wiping them down, You want to do the tires. Usually I use it with a throwaway rag. So in this case, this microfiber is going in the garbage after this. But it's great to see what our junk stuck to the tire. So I do that, I'll wipe down, make sure there's nothing really stuck to it, get in all the crevices, there's no more built up dressing from before, and then I'll let it dry, and then we can prepare for applying the dressing. All right, you can stop filming for now.